Good morning, everyone. This is Kevin Fernandez with L2 Mindset. Love yourself, lead yourself. I am very, very excited to be here with you all this morning. It's been it's been a great month so far, a great year so far. I hope it's the same for you all. But I really want to talk to you about today about what you focus on, what you give your energy and attention to is what you're going to get more of. And a lot of us are so focused on our problems and distractions and the things that are not going our way that we just keep getting more of that because we just keep focusing on that rather than taking our attention and energy toward what we want to create, right? I want you to think about your life, your business. How do you spend your days? What are you doing most? Are you complaining about this person not buying from you, this team member not doing what they're supposed to be doing, not being able to find the right people for your team. Nobody wants to work anymore, right? Like all these thoughts are not serving you. They're not serving you. So I want you to think about what are you giving focus and attention to? What are you giving power to? It's not about what you passively think about, it's what you get emotionally involved with. When you're talking emotionally about the fact that, oh man, people are lazy right now, nobody wants to work, that's what's gonna happen for you because what you believe, you will prove. What you believe, whatever story you tell yourself, you're gonna live into that story. You've heard me say that before. You've heard me say that before. Whatever you tell yourself, whatever story you tell yourself, you're going to live into that story. So if you don't want to live in the story of where people don't want to go to work, where you can't find the right people, where your team is not motivated, where your colleagues are not doing what they're supposed to do, when your spouse is not doing what they're supposed to do, when your kids are not doing what they're supposed to do, like change the narrative. Change the narrative because while you cannot change other people, you can change yourself. And when you change yourself, when you change the way you think, that's going to change the way you feel, your level of awareness, your vibration, right? That's going to change the way that you act, the way that you show up. That's going to change your behavior. Therefore, that's going to change your environment, your results, your circle. It's going to change everything around you. Because when you change your energy, that's going to affect the energy of everybody else around you. And they're going to get uncomfortable at first because it's this new energy that they're getting from you, and they're either going to step up to the new reality that you build, to that new story that you build in your mind, that narrative that you're now living, or they're going to fall off because they're no longer a support role of this movie that you're now in, right? That is so crucial. I want you to think about that. I want you to take some time today. Don't wait. Like, don't wait till the weekend. Don't wait till next week. Like, literally sit down today and write down, what do I want my life to look like? Like, if you were the director of a movie, what do you want your life to look like? And really focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. I'm a huge believer in the law of attraction, and it's not like some, voodoo type, like woo woo stuff. Like, this is science. I mean, like, this is science. This is quantum physics. Like, what you focus on, what you get emotionally involved with, like, you will attract to yourself. And so I want you to think about what you want in your life. What do you want to attract in your life? And then think about, who do you need to become? Who do you need to become to attract that, right? A lot of times you might say, well, I want to work with successful people. I want to have successful people on my team. Well, are you the kind of person that attracts them? You want to get to the point where you're not having to chase people, whether that's clients or whether that's people that you want to add to your company, to your team. You want them to be attracted to you by your vibe, by your standards, by the way that you show up, by the way that you interact with others, by your core values, by who you are as a person, by the energy, your confidence. Like, if you were someone who's extremely successful, will you want to do business with you? Would you want to go to work for you? And be honest with yourself. It's not about beating yourself up. That's not what I'm trying to do here today. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about taking inventory. Like, write down what's right about me. Like, what do I bring to the table? Right? In order to attract the type of quality individuals that I want to attract into my life, what do I bring to the table? Why would they come do business with me, or why would they come work with me and my team? You have to know that. What is your value proposition? You have to be confident on that. But it takes slowing down, getting rid of all distractions, and taking some time to sit down and take inventory of that. What is your value proposition? What do you do that you do better than anyone else? And it doesn't have to be anything that to you is going to feel like, well, how can that be? Because it's so natural to me. It's so normal. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything special. And that's your superpower right there. When you do something that people think you're doing a great way, but it comes naturally to you, it's super easy. That's your superpower right there. That's what you need to do more of. That's what you need to focus on. That's where you add the most value. And if you focus on that on a daily basis, you will keep adding value. You will keep attracting the quality that you want to attract into your life. But you're not going to do that by coming up with excuses. You're not going to do that by complaining. You're not going to do that by blaming others for the lack of results that you might be experiencing, or why, or blaming the team, right? There's a saying out there that triggers some people, it activates some people, but it says there are no bad teams, only bad leaders. Again, I might trigger someone, but I want you to think about when a professional sports team is struggling for a long period of time. Did they just trade away every player? They release everyone and sign on new players, or did they trade everybody away and bring new players? No. For the most part, they get rid of the coach. They bring somebody new in. And then, boom, like magic, everybody starts performing at a high level. So again, because it's all about the psychology of the leader. Your psychology as the leader of your team, of your household, is going to determine the success that you all experience in that organization. And again, when I say organization, that could be your household if you're the leader of your household. It does not have to apply just to business. So your psychology, your mindset, the way that you see yourself, your self-image dictates how successful you're going to be in any endeavor. Your self-image is nothing more than the way that you see yourself. And if you don't see yourself as a successful individual, if you don't see yourself as worthy of success, if you don't see yourself as worthy of good things in life, of abundance, of wealth, then you're going to limit yourself. Your thoughts are limiting yourself. You have these limiting beliefs that are pushing away that which you say you want. And so I want to encourage you today to take some time to write down what are those limiting beliefs. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. It's like you being inside a building or a house, and that which you want is right outside there, but you have that wall right there that will not let that come in. Whether that's a person, a resource, whatever it is, like, you're locked in this cage, in this, whatever you want to call it, and those things that you want to write out there, you just have to release those limiting beliefs. Get rid of that wall. Break it down. Get rid of it. Let those blessings come in. Let those clients come in. Let those team members come in. The way you see yourself affects the way you show up. It affects the way other people see you. And so you really need to work on your self-image on a daily basis. How you see yourself determines the type of people that you attract into your life. You see, they say your vibe attracts your tribe, right? And so who are you attracting? Is your tribe inspiring you? Are they motivating you? Are they pushing you to the next level? Or are they draining you? Are they holding you back? If your circle, it's not inspiring you, it's not motivating you, you don't really have a circle. You have a cage. You're locked in. You're being held back. You need to make sure that you are working with a strong peer group. People's lives are a direct reflection of the expectations of their peer group. And your peer group is anyone who you like, respect, trust, who you care what they think of you and how they see you, someone who you care about getting their approval. So it does not have to be family. Don't get that confused. Just because you spend a lot of time around family does not have to mean that that's your peer group. That does not mean it has to be your peer group. Love your family, choose your peer group. Do whatever it takes to get around people who are playing life at a higher level. When you do that, you get to collapse time rather than trying to figure something out and taking a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years to get something done, to get something figured out. Through the experiences of your peer group, of those that are playing life at a high level, that are being successful already, you can collapse time and get that done in a month, 2 months, 3 months, rather than a year, 2 years, 3 years. I've talked about this before, but in 2017, I reached out to the most successful person I knew in the company that I was working for at the time, that I was working in at the time, that I had my business with at the time. And I said, hey, I would love to create a mastermind group. And I thought I was going to get rejected. I thought I was going to be told no, like, who are you? Like, I was nowhere near the success that this person had achieved in their business. And so I honestly thought, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So why not take it? I'm going to take the shot and we'll see what happens. And to my surprise, she said, yes, let's do it. I would love to create a mastermind group and lead a mastermind group with you. And so in 2018, we had a great group. I learned so much. I mean, and these were all people that honestly, like, they were all smarter than me. They were all doing better than me, which is the right place to be for me, right? At least for me, it was the right place to be. 2019, do it again. And in 2019, by the end of 2019, I was the number one producer in my territory out of almost 70 plus people. And the one thing that I can tell you right now that made the difference was that peer group, that mastermind group that we all joined, that we all came together and we met monthly and share ideas and exchange support and exchange our goals. Like, we talked about our goals, we talked about our struggles, we talked about the type of client that we were going after, and people would share ideas about how to better work and better serve that type of market, that type of client. And so there is so much power in that collectiveness, in that collective work, in that collaboration. And so if you don't have that, find it. Find it. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to find it, because it's the one thing that I can tell you skyrocketed my results, skyrocketed my business, skyrocketed my confidence. That person that I asked to join me in doing a mastermind group, she saw more potential in me than I saw at the time. And that made all the difference in the world. Like, she believed that I could do so much better than I thought I could. And because she believed this so strongly, I started to believe it. I'm like, man, if she thinks that and she's so successful, then who am I to say that she's wrong, that that's not right? And so your peer group, it's the most important thing in your life for the results that you want to get. So if you're not getting the results that you want right now, even if you're getting good results, but you can do better, take some time, evaluate your circle. Think about who you want in your circle, who you should bring into your circle. Even if you have to pay to get into somebody's circle, do it. I've done it. I'm doing it right now. I pay to be in two circles, to meet with two groups of people every week. And it's worth every single penny. It's made such a difference. My business has gotten better. My life has gotten better. Everything has gotten better because of that investment. It's worth it. Do not surround yourself with people who are complainers, who are blaming, who are just draining your energy, that it's going to, rather than collapse time, that's going to extend the time that it's going to take you to get to the next level. It might keep you from achieving greatness, from achieving your goals, from achieving what you know you can achieve and what you know you deserve to achieve. That your circle, your peer group, is a huge difference maker. It's either can collapse time or keep you from ever achieving those goals. So, as part of the L2 mindset messaging, loving yourself, leading yourself, loving yourself means that you take care of yourself. And that means that you are extremely careful about who you surround yourself with. Extremely careful about who you surround yourself with. No company is better than bad company. So make sure that you're spending time every day with the right people. And if you don't physically have the right people around you, then maybe find them virtually, find them on a podcast, a YouTube channel, find a mentor that you can listen to on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis that can help you get to the next level. I would love to help in any way that I can. Reach out to me anytime. Reach out to our team. That's what we do. That's what we do. We create, we facilitate tremendous peer groups. We facilitate tremendous opportunities for people to come together and support each other and encourage each other and help each other get to the next level. So no excuses, only solutions. That's what it's all about. So I hope you all are crushing it this month, this week. And until next time, keep crushing it, keep doing better, keep pushing yourself, keep learning, keep growing. Again, this is Kevin Fernandez with L2 Mindset. Love yourself, lead yourself. See you next time. Have a great day.